One. Hi, I'm Sarah Squire from AdamSmithWorks, and this is the Smith Questionnaire.
Hi, I'm Aeon Skoble. I'm a professor of philosophy at Bridgewater State University.
Hi, Ian. Thank you for agreeing to do the Smith Questionnaire for us today.
Happy to be here.
All right, I have 10 quick questions for you about you and Adam Smith. Ready?
Sounds good. Yes, I am.
All right, let's go. Question number 1. Would you rather be loved or be lovely?
The latter, because it not only makes the former more likely, but also more robust when it does happen.
Great. Wealth of Nations or Theory of Moral Sentiments?
I'm going to go Wealth of Nations on that one. Surprising, because I'm the philosopher, you'd think I'd like the philosophy book better. But he's actually kind of mean to Aristotle there. So that he loses points for that. But at the same time, Wealth of Nations is doing something completely new that hadn't been done before in social philosophy, and to my mind makes a greater contribution to the total of human knowledge.
Okay. I think that when history looks back on the Smith Questionnaire and great analyses are done of the data that we've gained, I think they're going to find that economists pick Theory of Moral Sentiments on this question, and non-economists, like the two of us, pick Wealth of Nations. And I'm not sure what that says about us or about Smith, but it's pretty consistent.
I'm pleased but not surprised to hear this.
Question number 3. If Adam Smith had a dog, what kind of a dog would it be?
Oh, well, probably one of those old English sheepdogs where you can barely see their eyes because they're sort of goofy and lovable. It's the kind of dog I had when I was 5. I'm a cat person now, but when I was a little kid, that's the kind of dog we had.
Okay. Number 4. Who do you think is the most Smithian superhero?
The most Smithian superhero. Well, a cheaty kind of answer would be Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy, because she can literally sympathize with everything everybody's feeling. But that's kind of a cheaty answer and sort of a B-list character or C-list character to begin with.
Yeah, one could quibble about superhero with Mantis.
Yeah. So I might want to go instead with, I should have a better answer to this because you and I collaborated on a piece examining this in great detail a year or so ago.
That's why I asked the question.
Yes, but unfortunately I did not commit my answers back then to memory. So if these don't match up, forgive me. But I'm thinking somebody like Hawkeye or Nat, because since they're not actually powered, I think that gives them greater ability to empathize with people who were struggling or dealing with problems than the really powered up people who might lose track of that because of their elevated status. Not that any of them are really callous or anything, but I think the fact that you've got these non-powered people hanging around with the really powered up people might give them an edge on the empathy angle.
Okay, great. Do you think that Adam Smith would rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Ooh, good division of labor question there. I think he'd rather fight the one duck-sized horse.
The one horse-sized duck, you mean?
Horse-sized duck. Yeah, one horse-sized duck, because you'd feed a lot more people once you've killed it.
Oh, good thinking. What do you pursue for pleasure that was once followed from necessity? This is something Smith says about activities like hunting and fishing.
Sure. I mean, I bake things for fun, whereas I could just as easily go to the bakery and buy something. That's probably the sort of answer that would fit the bill there.
Mm-hmm. So Adam Smith says that one of the times when we experience sympathy is when we share an appreciation with someone for the same piece of art or work of literature or same kind of music. So what should we read or watch or listen to sympathize with you?
A lot of Star Trek, probably. Reading Aristotle would help you a lot. Reading Locke would help you a lot to understand me. I think if you read a lot of Aristotle and Locke and watch a lot of Star Trek, you'd be 7/10 of the way to getting me pretty completely.
And then probably some comics on the side from.
Absolutely.
To the best of my understanding. What does your impartial spectator look like?
My impartial spectator looks like sort of an amalgam of some of my old professors who would give me the side eye if I wasn't being productive enough or not explaining something clearly enough, or just generally not tending to business, either business like my professional work, or just like going with the cheaper scotch when I could be getting the better scotch. Like, what's wrong with you, Skoble? That
Exactly.
sort of
There are standards that must be maintained.
Yeah, so 2 or 3 professors from grad school sort of meld together into this composite person giving me the side eye.
Got it. Smith warns us that too severe an application to study sometimes brings on lunacy and frenzy. So should we be worried about you?
No, I'm far too much of a procrastinator for that to be a serious problem.
Same here. Last question.
Okay.
If an afterlife exists, what would you like to discuss with Adam Smith when you get a chance to meet him?
Why he's so mean to Aristotle, and how it is that he could have had such great ideas about so many things, but have failed to appreciate Aristotle as much as he did.
Great answer. I would also like to know that. All right, and that's the Smith Questionnaire. Thank you so much, Ian.
Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure.
It was a delight. Thanks a bunch.
Okay, bye.
Bye.